Are you surprised that the president ultimately did this?
I'm not, John, and I think that the president deserves an enormous amount of credit. This is against type for him. I'm sure it was a difficult decision, but what I think his analysis was he cannot live with a nuclear weaponed Iran. And Israel did all the heavy lifting. They wiped out any of their air defenses, really severely damaged them in what they've been doing over the last week and a half or two. And the president saw an opportunity that he might never have again. I think we see the way we dealt with North Korea, that we missed opportunities to take them out before they became a nuclear power. I think Donald Trump looked at this and the president said, I'm not going to let the same thing happen in Iran in what is an even bigger powder keg in the world.
I think progressives underestimate how dangerous Iran is. Iran is not a normal country. Normal countries don't blind women because they showed some hair. They don't empower little gangs and proxies to surround a country and fire rockets and rape people. Two things are clear. The what, they cannot have a bomb, and the why, because they say death to America, death to Israel, and death to all the Jews. One of those should offend you if you're progressives. At least one should offend you. And so the question, though, is the who and the how. Israel going to take out this nuclear capacity by dropping people there who blow it up? Or is America going to take it out by dropping a bomb that blows it up? But the what and the why are clear, and I think progressives should get on board with that. We cannot have a nuclear-armed Iran. I was in the region. You were in the region. This is a very dangerous power that cannot get a nuclear weapon.
Were you surprised that President Trump took such decisive action?
Well, let me say this unequivocally. I think President Trump made the right decision for America to attack Iran's nuclear weapons program. And I think we're on the verge of potentially seeing regime change in Iran as part of that. I think this is a huge change in the Middle East. It was a decisive action. It was the right thing to do. I thought somebody should do it for a long time, but better late than never. The Commander-in-Chief Authority in Article 2 expressly gives the President enormous power to deal with threats to the United States around the world. The Declaration of War says Congress declares that a state of war exists between the United States and X. So here's a question for you. When Japan attacked Pearl Harbor on December the 7th, 1941, Congress responded to President Roosevelt's request and declared war. I think it was the next day or the day after, let's say December the 8th. When did World War II begin for the United States? Pearl Harbor attack or declaration of war by Congress? It's perfectly obvious it began with the Japanese attack. That's the reality. People say, well, what's Congress's role in this? Appropriating funds. If Congress doesn't like what Trump is doing in Iran, let them withhold funds.